Oh my gosh, I love The Princess Bride.
Oh, I can't wait for the scene with the fire swamp and the overly large rodents.
But I cut that scene.
What?
Well, how are we going to play overly large rodents like this?
I think you make a wonderful overly large rodent.
Shut up.
What are we doing?
We're doing The Princess Bride by William Goldman.
I think there's a really common misconception about debate that it's just two people standing there arguing with each other, but what I think a lot of people don't realize is there's a lot more events, like how Max does Public Forum, which is two people versus two people, or congressional debate, which works a lot like real Congress, and then there's speech events like those two over there do. That's you can actually take a book and cut it into a 10-minute script and perform that. So there's a lot more than what people, I think, just think debate is.
I have spent all these years training, so that when I find the six-fingered man, I would simply say, "Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die!" Members of the team, myself included, have qualified for a national tournament called Nighthawk, or National Individual Tournament of Champions. And this is a big deal for us because it's never been done before in the history of the debate team. National qualifiers are coming up this weekend, and that's just the general national tournament, as opposed to Nighthawk, which is for speech events only. You are better than I.
So it seems. But if that's the case, then why are you smiling?
Because I know something you do not. I am not left-handed.
Whoa!
Speech events are like, there's different speech events like dramatic interpretation, which is where you take a sad book or a dramatic book, you cut it down to 10 minutes, and then you perform it. The general nationals will have speech events as well as debate events like Public Forum and Congress.
The duo can be anything from serious to funny. Ours is funny. We're doing a duo on the Princess Bride.
You're right. He's not gaining on us. He's just getting closer.
All right, look sharp. The cliffs of insanity are very close now. If he is following us, which of course is inconceivable, we have got to reach the top. Ding. Cliffs of insanity.
And for them, I actually told them to scrap the old piece they had and start all over mid-season.
I have a lot more fun with The Princess Bride than I ever did with the bear. I never really liked the bear. Your back was turned. You've fallen victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is never get involved in a land war in Asia, but only slightly less well known is never go against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
My individual is a humorous interp, which my job is basically make the judge laugh. And that one is based on superheroes and what happens when there's no crime.
What? Batman's been like really bored. He's going everywhere screaming at people. I would be careful.
So what? The fun dipsticks are biodegradable, so it doesn't count as littering. But it still counts. That's breaking the law. Mamma mia! Where's the fun dipstick? It's right there! Where?
I started 3 years ago when I was a sophomore. I wish I started, though, 4 years ago. There's a class you can take, and you learn a lot in it, and it really helps when you join the club and take the class simultaneously, which I ended up doing after the first week of taking the class. So. Go to the tournaments based off the club, and tournaments are really fun, and that usually people tend to stick with it after they're going to their first tournament. It's a great club, a great community, and it's just fun, competitive, and a great use of my time.